Yo, what up, Toshi here. Welcome back to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Thanks again to Raid for sponsoring this video and future videos. As you know, I've said in previous videos and future videos, you can click the link in the description or you can scan a QR code in this video and in those present videos or the future videos to kickstart your Raid Shadow Legends account. Clicking on my link definitely and greatly helps the channel, allows me to continue being a content creator like I am now, because I'm telling you, it's just been such a blessing having this raid opportunity. Words cannot express my gratitude. Maybe I need to do something to show my appreciation to all of you. Maybe I'll do like something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, check out the link in the description or scan a QR code. We also do have a Michelangelo campaign going on as of right now. If I could show it here, I've already pretty much got it done, but there is another Michelangelo campaign. There's two. There's one already that you can get. I don't even know what a split soul is, but there is one that was this one, the phase 1, and then there's phase 2. So there's two different ones, but it will go away on December 13th, but don't worry, you still have time to be able to get both parts of this Michelangelo chase done if you do start your Raid Shadow Legends account now. With that being said, let's hop into the content. Oh yeah, you also do some champions. I did not mention it before, but I've said that in every video. You get champions for downloading the game, and champions for various level milestones you play throughout your Raid Shadow Legends journey, such as level 15, level 30, and level 40. Alright, let's hop into the content now. So, in today's video, last video we hit level 30, right? I also am a little bit silly because I just now realized that you can just level up champions and get them to 4-star and then use those as your means to upgrade your character ranks further. So I'm a little bit behind. So we need to do some pulls here. We need to fish for some 3-stars. So let's do it. I want 3 stars. That's all I really need. Is this there's not a 3-star. I mean, even if we get 2 stars is fine, but I want 3 stars. It makes the job a lot easier here. We did not get a single 3-star. Ooh, maybe the rate for a 3-star is low from this here. Why not, right? Oh, I don't have any more silver. That's actually bad, because now I don't think I'm able to do what I need to do. That's actually bad. Maybe I don't think I have enough to ascend anymore because of that. That is pretty bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Only one can hope, right? That it didn't just completely brick my account there. Let's find out. So we go to champion here. We have some more characters here. We can level up these guys. No, not that one. I'm saving that for Michelangelo later. Ooh, I don't goofed. We don't have enough to level up. I goofed. Well, I'll say that for the next video, but long story short, I wanted to ascend some of the other characters here that we have 4-star. Michelangelo, I'm playing the long game here. I'll send him when we get more of these chickens. Right now we have 2, if I'm not wrong. I think we have 2. So we have 2. We need 3 more. So we're gonna play the long game Michelangelo here, and then that's when we'll send him. But anyways, I've been farming some more of the dungeon to send these characters. Again, I'm just now seeing that in the early game, this game is very heavy on the grind. Like very, very heavy on the grind. I need more of these red ones so I can ascend like some of the other characters. The grind is really heavy in this game. I was not expecting it to be as grind heavy as it is now for the early game, at least. I'm sure late game is not as bad as the early game, but man, you're gonna have to really put in. They're putting you through the ringer to upgrade some of your characters here. Definitely was not what I was expecting. Probably the most egregious case of farming I've had in any gacha game so far. That's turn-based and, like this here. Old school gacha type of game. The grinding is very egregious. Wow. I definitely do see that Raid wants you to like have that playtime in their games, and it's starting to show for sure. Not that it's a horrible thing. It wouldn't have been so bad if there was like perma auto. So if you could like permanently auto, that'd be one thing that would not make it as bad as it kind of is right now, low-key. Again, these are things I should not be saying on camera when I have this sponsor going on, but I want to keep it real with y'all. You're gonna be playing for quite some time when you play this game. Especially when you're trying to level up one character, ascend one character, so on and so forth. In the early game, right? I'm sure late game is probably not as bad because you have an abundance of resources. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. But in the early game, it's pretty rough. Everything in this game is monetized. Everything in this game is monetized. Sorry about that. Everything in this game is monetized, right? And it definitely shows. I hope I'm not getting on. I'm hope I'm not getting sick. Knock on wood here. One of my roommates is sick, so hopefully that doesn't cause me to, contract whatever they have. I'm a little bit scared because I would love to not be sick. It makes my life a lot easier not being sick. I was just testing my throat out there. Pause on that, just to make sure I wasn't, getting in the early symptoms of something in the process. Now, yeah, hopefully that works out in itself. So yeah, I've been, like I said, grinding on this every day. Really not a whole lot to say other than we're just doing the same thing we've been doing every other day here. Yeah, I've run out of things to talk about. I wouldn't talk about anime again because obviously I feel like I do that every single time I make a raid video. So we're not talking about anime. Maybe we'll talk about another game. Wuthering Waves had its update very recently. Well, not update, but the patch reveal for 2.8. It was okay. Like I feel like Wu is kind of, for me, it's kind of falling off, honestly. Not the character designs. The character designs are the best thing about the game, honestly, right now. It's just the game is kind of falling off for me right now. I'm not even they haven't done any teaser for the upcoming 3.0, which is crazy. It's actually so crazy to me they have not done anything. I feel like when it comes to building hype, Wuthering Waves fails to do that, and honestly, it feels like they don't even care about building hype. They kind of just let the game ride the waves, and whatever happens, happens. Which I'm just like, why? It's like for me, it seems like someone who has a lot of money and just lets the money sit in their bank account instead of putting it in like a savings or something, right? That's I know it's like a weird analogy, but that's kind of how I feel right now. It's just like, why? Like, there's so many things you can do. Yeah, you choose to do nothing. I don't even think I'm going to clear this run here, which sucks because I normally do clear this run, but I think we have a bad RNG here. A little bit bad RNG. And he's dead, yeah. This is bad RNG. Normally I clear this here. I don't know what went wrong this run. It happens, right? Maybe a skill doesn't land, enemy resists something. When your allies get crit or something, so on and so forth. Things happen. You don't land a defense break. It is what it is. I think there's 2 defense breakers on this team, right? I think Galek is one of them, if I'm not mistaken, and the other one is Michelangelo. But you know what happens, man. It happens. I wonder what I could do. Like, what precautions can I take to not get sick? I mean, I have been going to the gym consistently, so there's that. But I feel like there's another precaution I can try to take to not get sick. I don't know. I've been trying my best to, stay away, but unfortunately, it's inevitable, right? It just seems like being in a household with somebody that's sick. You can try your best, but it feels like everything is in vain. Really, I'll know when I wake up tomorrow. I always know, or maybe how I feel later tonight. But yeah, this is what it is. Now, aside from Wuthering Waves, we have Stella Sora with their new update. Looks pretty cool, right? New character for Yuka. I'm not really super duper interested in the character, but I'd say the gameplay looks pretty nice. I say that as someone who's just gonna play the game in auto regardless. So the gameplay, what am I even talking about, right? But it looks pretty cool. The I'll do it myself trope. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm definitely waiting for the next banner character to her. I don't think I'm going to be if it really was not for being a content creator, I don't think I would even bother or entertain half the characters in this game. She would be a very easy skip for me, honestly. And probably I'm gonna try my best to not pull her, but we'll see what happens, right? I think we can end it off there because this video is already long enough. But yeah, that's kind of all I've been doing in Raid. I just want to give a quick update and stuff like that. And I don't even know what kind of video this is. I mean, it's just another day, right? In Raid Shadow Legends here. Nothing too special for this video. I thought I could do more, but unfortunately I ran out of gold. And This seems like the most normal character we have in Raid right now. Wow. The most normal character I've seen in Raid so far. Just a archer. A female archer. That's literally it. What is this? Ew! Get the thing on my screen. That was so disgusting. What am I looking at? But that's the video here. Thank you for watching. Thanks again to Rave sponsors this video and future videos. You can check out a link in the description or scan the QR code to kickstart your Raid Shadow Legends account. If you see that character, you probably won't download the game. Let's be real. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye-bye.